Little John worked for 10,000 years in his 9 to 5 until he felt that life had no meaning. Let's turn his $1 million he saved by only eating mixed rice with no meat or fish into a meaningful life. First, he borrows some galvanized square steel dice and an eco-friendly wood Veneer dice tray from his aunt. Then he cuts out all his toxic friends and signs up for games at the Alternative RPG Club. Little John always wanted to be a movie star like Tom Cruise, so he signs up for Outgun to become a secret agent. The Fast and Furious gameplay with easy rules lets him have enough brain power to go home and watch Korean dramas with his imaginary girlfriend IU. The next day, he wanted to be part of a Korean drama, so he signed up for Oppas and Anais in Sarang. The gameplay was so funny and heartwarming that he went home to cry for 3 days and 3 nights. After that, Little John wanted to get cultural so he can add something to the conversation at the work lunch when his colleagues talk about their trip to Bangkok. He signs up for a game of Pendragon so he can be a part of King Arthur's knights and explore medieval England, where the steel is not galvanized. He learns how to be an honorable and brave knight, then goes home to raise up his other wife Solji from Red Velvet. Then Little John and his wives accidentally have 3 kids, which makes it a good party size for a game of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. He signs up for a private game at the Alternative RPG Club, and the gameplay is so compelling and tactical that it immediately turns his children into super geniuses who build a time machine. He goes into the time machine and ends up in the 1920s running from cultists who call out the name Cthulhu. The gameplay is so scary and intriguing he lost his children and came back to the present as an insane man. Then he was locked in a padded cell where the Alternative RPG Club can still access because they can run games at any location. Then he plays Delta Green for the rest of his days until he realizes that all of it was just the power of his imagination enhanced by the Alternative RPG Club, and he was just trapped in a game store. All he can do is scream, but no one will hear him. Follow the Alternative RPG Club for more tips on enhancing your life with RPGs.